Today, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the loops in C++. So the loops are coming under flow of control. Flow of control. So flow of control means it will be controlling the flow of execution of the program. Okay, stepwise execution of the program usually happening, and this will be actually controlled by some of the control structures, and the loops are one of the control structures which can be used in C++. Okay, so we have the different control structures which will be deciding the flow of execution of the program, in which the first is the selection statements, and under selection statements we have the if, switch, etc. And today's topic, our topic, it is the for loop under the iteration statement. So we are going to see the working as well as the syntax of for loop in C++. So before moving on to the syntax of loops or for loop, we will see what is an iteration statement. So an iteration statement, actually it allows the set of instructions to be performed repeatedly until a certain condition is fulfilled. That means, suppose if you have one statement like this, if you need to print this hello 5 times, how will you do it? I know, just think. In our mind we will be setting one counter, then we'll tell say hello 1 time, say hello 2 time, say hello 3 time, say hello 4 time, say hello 5 time. And when we think that the counter variable reaches when it is at 5, automatically we will be stopping. So the same repeated execution of the same line is happening in this case. So now a loop means, or an iteration statement means, it allows the set of statements to be executed repeatedly until a certain condition is fulfilled. So we will see what is a for loop and how to write a for loop in a C++ program. Let me take the new slide. So this, you can see, this is the general syntax of for loop in C++. So let us discuss it one by one. So the thing is, here the for here we have initialization expression, and there is a colon here, semicolon here, and you have the test expression. You have the test expression, again semicolon, and update expression, and here we are closing the bracket of for. Now there is a small opening brace here, opening brace, and the statement within the braces, opening and closing brace, that is called as body of the loop or loop body. Okay, so the first part is called as initialization, second part is called as test expression, third part is called as the loop body, and the fourth one, that is the update expression. So what we'll see how it is executed. So initially, thus if a loop is executed in the program, then the first statement which is being executed, that will be the initialization statement, initialization expression. So generally we can write here any variable like I equal to 0, so that can be treated as an initialization expression, and the variable used inside the expression, it is, or inside the loop, is called as the looping variable. So this first part will be executed, and after the initialization, then automatically the condition, test expression or the condition is being checked, or it is tested. If the condition is true, then if the condition returns a true value, automatically the flow of control actually passed for the execution of the loop body. That means loop body means these are the set of statements which are enclosed in the closing and opening and closing brace of the loop. So the third part, the body of the loop will be executed here. Now immediately after the execution of the loop body, what is happening, you can see this. After the execution, automatically the control is passed to the update expression part. That is the last one, update expression part will be executed. Then after the execution, what is happening, again the control will be passed to the test expression. So here the expression will be checked again, and if it is found as true again, then again the control will be passed to the loop body. It is executed again. After the execution, control will be passed to the update expression. Again the update expression will be updated. After updating, again it will be moved back to the test expression. Condition is checked, and if it is found as true, then again what will happen, the control will be passed to the loop body. So like this will be executed. The loop body will be executed until the test expression returns to false value. So from here we can see that the test expression, that is more important, because the test expression decides how many times the loop has to be executed. Also update expression, actually that also controls the execution of the loop body. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Next is again the same thing, only one more slide which explains the syntax. So for loop we have the initialization part, then this is the test condition. So the initialization is executed once before the loop begins, and the statement is executed, condition is executed until the condition becomes false, and there is an update expression, increment or decrement, which will be executed at the end of each iteration. Okay, so this is the syntax of for loop. So for example, let me write one example. For I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Okay, so now here we are going to open the brace and we are going to write the statement within the loop body. Okay, so I am going to print the value of I here. Then I am closing. So what is happening, what will be the output of this program? Can you just guess what will be the output of the program? Okay, let me discuss. So the first part which is being executed will be I equal to 0. So the initial value of I will be 0 now, and after this the loop, this test condition will be tested, and the condition's value I is 0. So the condition will be returning true in this case, hence the statement will be executed, cout I. So the value of I will be printed. I will be printed. Next, after the execution, it will be moving on to the update expression I plus plus. Now the value of I will become 1. Now after incrementing the value, again it will be moving on to the condition testing. If that time it is true, 1 is less than 10, this will be executed, I will be printed. Then after this, again update expression will be done. Now after executing update expression, this will be moving on to the condition checking again. then I will be 2 only. Now 2 is less than 10, condition is true, again it will execute this one. So 2 will be printed, again this will move on to the update expression. I will become 3, I will become 3. Next again condition is checked, 3 less than 10, condition true, this will be executed again. I value will become 3. Like that this will be moving on to I equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When it reaches, so all the value gets printed here, 4, 5, 6 like that. But when it reaches to 9, that also will be printed. But when it reaches to 10, automatically 10 less than 10, the loop will be exited because the condition is false. So this explains the loop or for loop, or how a loop is executed. So this is the one quiz or a question for you. You have to think and tell what is or how many times the loop will get execute. The question, please listen carefully. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, C out, hello. So the options given are here: A equal to 5, A 5, B 4, C infinite number of times, D none. So you have to select to the correct option by thinking. Okay children? Okay, thank you.